The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one. So the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Let's go, team. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Right back to him on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
By number 29.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he'll only get this back to the 15-yard line. So that decision's going to cost him 5 yards.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
Tackle made.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On first and 10, it's Mostert.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2.
On second down, Mostert.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight.
The Colts
now we get to turn it all loose.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath. Settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Raheem Mostert. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check 93.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went backwards 7 yards. Tough 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Watch out.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's
37.
complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mostert. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mostert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown,
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Check, 93's the mic, 93's.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Colts nothing.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
This is Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They hand it off to Mostert. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
J.J. Watt, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. And almost picked off.
The pass.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Right here, right here. Check 19 light. Get your swerve on. Check 93's the mic.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached.
And how about this, a fake? Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready? 46 to Mike. Bring it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll let this one go deep. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers.
The kicker on for the
DJ Chark. 40 yards. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on.
The kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35. Colts nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
They'll take
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown
for the extra point.
And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Can't be denied, boy.
Outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Woo!
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Big side. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
46, boys. 46.
No gain on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
At the 25-yard line.
First down and a little extra from Mostert.
Get it.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Raheem
Mostert,
Touchdown,
75
Tampa Bay.
yards. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!"
Time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 11. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Jones in on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard
Once again, it's Mostert.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 16.
The ball carrier. Kenny Moore brought him down. A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
The ball carrier.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
The kicker
and the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The kick
and the lead
good.
Grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Buccaneers 56, Colts nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now here's a screen play left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Defense wins championships, man.
Eluding the pressure right. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Here I come again.
Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Third down. And 5 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down forthcoming. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
On the tackle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 36. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Looking to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Hey, here we go.
Back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. He's got the first down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Again,
and
they'll run it with Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. That swung out to Mostert. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try him now with... And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hey, check.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And 6.
Check Mike 11. I got you.
They'll set up a throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Check. Fresno. Tighten up.
Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Set the knee. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
Hey, pick your game up.
Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Check three.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Check. Stop defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Rolling to his right. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made?
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. And
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you...
That's caught inside the 20. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And the Colts pick it up. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Keeps the score. Buccaneers
So they tried to take
78,
on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Alabama, you ready? Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's go. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
All day, baby. All day. We on alert. Mike 48.
On first down, Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down forthcoming. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
16 yards.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight.
Throwing on first down is Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them? Break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Down and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Right back to Dobbins on first. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11. At the Buccaneers' 49-yard line.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
34-yard line.
Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the